Alright, I think I speak for pretty much everyone when I say that Season 5, Episode 9, or the 97th episode of My Hero Academia overall, was a breath of fresh air. From what we can tell on Twitter and Instagram, as well as the polls we regularly do here on the channel, a lot of you seem to be fed up with some aspects of Season 5 thus far, particularly the ever-frequent flashbacks and seemingly dragged out fluff. This episode presented no such thing and instead just got right down to business. And all of this was clearly thanks to the straightforward pursuits of Bakugo. The team orientation of Class 1A in the 4th round was especially well-rounded. This is a team that on paper seems to cover all its bases, and it's for this very reason that Class 1B needed to take decisive action as opposed to anything else. Now Bakugo, albeit not much for overly calculated strategies and such, is someone with pristine instincts and battle sense, and so he knew this. But rather than spelling it out for his teammates, he instead would order them to simply follow his lead. However, he was being a bit more cooperative than usual, even going as far as to provide them each with some explosives in the event that they become useful. The moment the enemy was seen, they would leap into battle. However, Jiro's senses were being deceived by Setsuna's quirk, Lizard Tail Splitter, which lets her break her body apart and remotely control the pieces. What reminds me of my boy Buggy from One Piece. And I feel like I've been making a bunch of One Piece references on the channel lately, I don't know. Anyways, despite the best efforts of Class 1A to prepare for the enemy team, this would begin to backfire once Bando's quirk, Semidyne, in tandem with Jack Mantis' quirk, Razor Sharp, would begin to spell disaster for the team. And just as Sato looked like he was about to have his moment and save the group, Bakugo, with a major explosion, would clear away the threat with ease, saving their entire team in a moment. But what's more is that with the same motion, he furthermore intercepted the attack of Jack Mantis, saving Jiro and blowing the enemy away. Bakugo's growth was apparent. He wasn't just fighting the good fight, he was saving others like a good hero should. And this man is not about that close call victory like all the other teams. Nah, he was here for a complete sweep, an unquestionable victory over the rest. 4-0, no injuries. That is the standard that he set for himself. And boy was he about that action. Class 1B, now perceiving the enemy to be a top-heavy team built on the back of Bakugo, would shift to target him. But just as previously instructed, not only would Bakugo save his comrades when they found themselves in danger, but he also expected them to come to his rescue as well, which they certainly did. All in all, quite the efficient team indeed. And man, this was one of those fights where Class 1A was so clearly superior that we didn't really have a chance to care for anyone from Class 1B. Not really. They were more or less like walking talking practice dummies, mere plot devices used to exemplify Bakugo's character development and nothing else. This was a battle completed without the fluff, and it was refreshing for sure. To follow, we would have some Bakugo tsundere action, then some Monoma pushing his agenda onto others. For the final round, their plan would be to subdue Deku first and foremost, as he stood to pose a threat similar to, if not superior to, Bakugo. Deku's ability to break from Shinso's control was brought up, but believed to perhaps be supplemented to a degree by Monoma's ability to copy quirks. However, the possibility of such a thing was still inconclusive. On the other side, we would have Deku volunteering to be the bait, as his teammates Uraraka, Mineta, and my favorite girl from Class 1A, Mina, would all agree. We asked you guys on Instagram, and it seems like most of you agree that Season 5 of My Hero Academia seems to be getting better and better with each and every episode. This next fight will be bringing this arc of the story to a close, and so for those of you who may be awaiting the next, or are perhaps not too fond of this one, rejoice. But even still, for me, there isn't a single arc without its own merits and meaning to the story overall, so I am just ready for whatever's to come for sure. If you are as well and want to be here for our coverage of it all, be sure to subscribe to Plot Armor with notifications on. Beyond that, we currently have a giveaway going on. If you'd like a chance at winning the entire My Hero Academia manga series or the entire Black Clover manga series, you can head on over to our Instagram and Twitter pages at PlotArmorYT to find out how. And listen, as we close in on 250,000 subscribers and progress even further with this final half of the year, we plan to do even grander things with and for all of you, so be sure to stick around, because when it comes to bringing you some of the best My Hero Academia content on the platform, Plot Armor has you covered. As always, I'm Sliceable Taku. Thank you all so much for watching and have an awesome day. I love you.